So there's Tony calling Brandon. He doesn't know if this is actually the house that has a pond in it. This is what happens when you have an owner that has guys that go out without him out in the field. So we don't know. Maybe there's no pond here. Maybe we'll sell one. Everyone wants a water feature, they just don't know it yet.
And we have one fish that we call Fat Albert.
Is Fat Albert over here? Is that Fat Albert right there?
Yeah, there's Fat Albert right there.
I think he's got an issue.
Yeah, he could be.
He's been like that for about 3 years.
So this guy came into your store, he had been watching my vlogs and said he wanted the aquascape and you guys built him.
He was very well educated on aquascape products before he came in. He's been watching the videos.
That makes me happy, okay?
He knows who the pond guy is.
Woo!
He came in and he knew the product probably as good as we did. He wanted these kind of lights, these kind of pumps. He wanted the brand new pumps that weren't even released yet.
Hey!
He knew what he wanted.
Hey, that's good. Let's go check this pond out. Brand new pond and pond guy fan. I love it.
You can get a picture if you look in the front turnaround of his drive of the urn right there.
Oh yeah, he put a stack slate urn in. That's perfect for birds right up there. So here it is. So this is brand new.
Brand new.
I love the pergola area. Looks good. Nice water. Beautiful waterfalls. I love the bench. That's a beautiful waterfall. Is that Brandon's work?
Brandon did that waterfall by himself.
It looks very natural, and what's going to even look more natural is when it fills in with landscaping.
I gave him some credit. I liked how he made retaining walls out of the driftwood. He actually has this driftwood here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Retaining the gravel back. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, this is really well done. It's only 6 weeks old too. Hello! Hello there. I heard your wife is a big pond guy fan.
I'm loving my pond. How are you?
So Burl and
Sylvia.
Very nice to meet you.
It was his idea. He kept trying to tell me, and I was like, don't talk to me. Just let me see it. And I love it.
Oh, I love it. Oh, that's good. What do you love about it?
Everything.
Well, what was here before? Just grass or?
No, he had made them himself.
Oh, okay. So you got into the hobby with a do-it-yourself pond.
Right.
Yes.
Then he did one here.
Talked to Tony and his crew and got your 8x11 kit last year, and I dug that in April by myself.
Oh, okay.
And we like that so much, we said, let's try this.
And then you hire it done.
Yep.
Yeah. And so you went with the classic, big, bigger.
And the biggest.
So you're happy with it.
Oh
Very.
my God, yes.
So this was really his idea, but you're happy with it because it's a lifestyle, right?
Oh my God, yeah. He kept saying, it's for you, it's for you. I was like, oh.
So I'm imagining you spend some time in this pergola area out here, huh?
And then when the sun's hitting too much there, I go to my bench over there and sit in the shade.
Yeah. And you got your fish and your plants. And what's amazing is this ecosystem is only going to look nicer as the plants get bigger, the fish get bigger.
Exactly.
Everything. It's terrific. This is what I love about this, is seeing people how they live the aquascape lifestyle. What do people say that come over to your house?
They're in shock. They love it. They love it.
It's very relaxing.
So this pond's in Cortland, Ohio. It's a rural area. It's an existing customer that bought an 8x11 do-it-yourself pond kit. He installed the 8x11 and liked it so much that it was torn out and put into this 16x21. It's still a very new pond, but it's starting to mature. Plants are starting to grow in nicely. This pond be valued somewhere around $25,000 from start to finish. Our crew got this done in about 5 days from start to finish, including the tear out of the old pond that was here. All this started with a simple preform pond that he did originally. Then he graduated up to the 8x11 kit, and then he had this one professionally installed by Pondscape.
So you got the pond in the back, and at the same time they put the stacked slate urn up here?
Correct. We talked it over, and that's originally where we had the preform 50-gallon.
Uh-huh.
And then they came in, they put in the underneath the...
Oh, the basin. I bet you the birds love coming and sitting right up here.
That was the biggest surprise. They stand on the edge and drink off the side even, and then they're bathing themselves on top. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, just a little urn, and then it's lit up at night. I can see the lights out here.
Yep.
Yeah, it really sets it off. What would you say to people that are thinking about living the aquascape lifestyle?
Do it.
Exactly.
Do it.
Don't think twice about it. It's well worth it. It's so relaxing.
He's actually been relaxing more. Yeah, it's very unusual for him. He sits and he actually can relax there.
Amen.
It's wonderful.
We spend more
I
time
relax
there.
more than him, but he's helping him a lot.
Much more time there than at the pool anymore.
Yeah.
Great investment. Love it.
I love to say, I love
my job. And I did love my job.
The fire kit will go right in here. These 4 tripods kind of hold it.
Okay.
And it runs on just like a citronella fuel or whatever. So you don't have to run any gas lines or anything.
Hey, now you guys are going to be known with the fire urn in front of your house.
Nothing cooler than having water and fire together.
Hey, pretty nice, huh? Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
So there's Tony calling Brandon. He doesn't know if this is actually the house that has a pond in it. This is what happens when you have an owner that has guys that go out without a mountain field. So we don't know. Maybe there's no pond here. Maybe we'll sell one. Everyone wants a water feature, they just don't know it yet.
Another Basilia that lives here. All right. Hey, can you call them? Tell them to come outside. Tell them to stand out in their driveway because these mailboxes are all weird.
You think you got it now?
I sure hope so. People within a couple of houses with the same last name written on their mailbox.
Beautiful home.
There we go. Garage doors opening. That's a good sign.
We found your house. I'm the pond guy, Greg.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Good.
How are you?
The pond guy, Greg. It's good to meet you too. All right, so whose crazy idea was this water? He's backing up. He's backing up.
He ratted me out right away.
What's the story here?
Well, I wanted to update it. The pond's like 25 years old.
Okay.
The original piece was 25 years old, back in the time when they put the round rocks in.
Yeah, sure.
We wanted to update it, so that's what we did.
All right, let's go check it out. I'm excited. Carla and?
Tony,
Hi, Carla and Tony. So you've lived here for a while.
25 years.
Wow, this is great. I love the Japanese maple, the waterfall right next to it, and the gazebo right behind it.
This was the original piece here when we first did it, but it was an oblong, kidney-shaped type pond.
Yes.
Last year is when we pushed it up under the porch.
I love it. So it's cantilevered over.
Yep. This idea was his for the sidewalk.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You said this was all hers, but you had some ideas here too, huh?
Yeah, I traveled for an engineering company and I went to the far west and I saw a pond out there, pretty big in ponds, and I saw a design that I liked and I said, hey, let's try this, and that's what we did.
So what was the design? The bridge?
The bridge and going underneath and
Yes.
so forth.
But I love this new rock. It's way easier.
The moss rock, the limestone?
To walk on the ledge.
Because it's not as small.
Yeah,
It's
and
bigger.
it's not walking
It's just,
on
you just
that.
did a facelift on your pond.
Yeah.
So you're happy with the job?
Yeah, we
It's
love
an
it.
awesome job.
Well,
We love it.
Yeah, they've worked for us a couple other times too when we expanded it under.
it's an addictive hobby, isn't it?
I love it.
Oh man, this is great. A lot of fish you guys have.
Yeah, they're all from an original 4 fish.
Isn't that amazing?
Just breed and they keep on going, so.
I do love the bridge. That
Yeah.
worked out really well here.
Yeah.
And we have one fish that we call Fat Albert.
Uh-huh. Is Fat Albert over here? Is that Fat Albert right there?
Yeah, there's Fat Albert right there.
I think he's got an issue.
yeah, he
but
could be-
He's been like that for about 3 years.
Okay, so it's not pine cone disease. It's,
No, I
yep,
don't know what it is.
Fat Albert.
Yep.
I love the biofalls right
Yes.
in here. So you got basically dueling waterfalls.
Right.
That's the thumbnail, guys. Dueling waterfalls. Go like this, Carla. Like this. Yeah. All right, and there are the vehicles. We're actually out kind of stopping by and seeing the guys, right?
That's right. This is called Aqua Causo. It's a premier restaurant around here. This is a restaurant outlet. Very good food, awesome place. This is going to be probably our premier pond for commercial locations. 96 degrees out. And these guys are out here busting their butts.
And here's the team, and there's Brandon again. So Brandon, you do actually work. When I saw you at your dad's, you were just drinking a margarita this afternoon. Hey. What's up, guys? How you doing? Brandon, why don't you give us the walkthrough, since your margarita's over.
All right, so we have our wetlands filter being built up in this region. We're gonna have a slow stream coming in on the right-hand side, and then our main waterfalls will be right around here. Multiple diffusers, multiple drops. As you can see, we got some really massive rocks in here. Color changing lights all throughout the pond.
Once they walk out here, the folks will be hit with the premier pond over here. The pond's 56 feet long, 26 feet wide at the widest. So there's 5 jets down in there, similar to like a hot tub jet, just to push water out of this dead zone and push it down to the other end. All this is going to come together here, and it should be a premier destination for anybody for any dining. As you can see, it's quite a project right now. We have 2 days to finish this.
What's fun for me when I come out and visit places like this is it's fun for me to see what it looks like at the end. And so a lot of the times my certified aquascape kinders will put pictures of the construction of projects. That's always like a kid in a candy store seeing how it actually turns out. This is our art. We truly love this stuff. Alrighty, here we are. We are home. Pondscapes Ponds, streams, and waterfalls. My kind of place. Okay, can you show us your home?
This little shack is our retail store. Everything we do comes out of this little building.
So how long have you been here?
We originally started here this used to be a pet shop 20 some years ago that my dad had.
Yep.
I was 16, 17 working here as an employee.
Uh-huh.
And this side here, the windows are all tinted, he gave me to do my own thing. So I had a little closet door and I went in there and I had a desk and we sold little pond supplies because I received a mail order pond catalog. A lot of stuff happens in this little building. Come on in.
Okay, and look at that. The first thing I see is a beautiful, this is an intake bay right here, and then the pond is over here.
That's what we wanted you to think. Thank you.
Oh, I see. Yep, it's a pondless waterfall. Boom, goes right in. And then, do you have any turtles in here?
The only turtle I have is a baby, and he's in his own little container, which I'll be sure to show you.
Look at this. These guys are so hungry. Look at that.
Put your hand in there.
Yeah. Nope, I'm sorry. Psych. I think he would learn after the first 3 or 4 times. I'm gonna rip my fingers off. I love my job.
Okay. Waterfall is actually so much simpler than it looks. You see, it's only made out of a few rocks. A lot of them are larger. Of course, because of the concrete floor, everything is
Yeah, you raised it up just like we have. Yeah.
But the basin in there is just a simple aqua basin 45, one of these.
Yes.
It is actually hidden down in there, so the water is recycling. I believe it's an aqua surge 2 or 3,000 that is down in there. With low suction intakes on it. And it just recirculates over there to the
waterfall spillway.
That's it. It's a very simple thing. There's just pallets underneath here raising it up off the ground.
Yep.
And then retaining wall block to hold it in here.
Outstanding. Okay.
Here, I'll give you the quick tour. So it is set up to be warehousing / retail in one. There's a mix of a lot of components. As CACs, we only install the Aquascape systems.
Yep.
There are some other products that do sell online that we do stock.
Hold on a second. I love my Aquascape water feature. Is that your coffee mug?
No.
How you doing? I'm the pond guy, Greg.
Nice to meet you, John.
Hey, John. How long have you been with Tony?
For 1.5 years.
All right.
You gotta stop clocking in early because it's causing too much overtime.
Oh, that's funny. Good for you.
Going on through, this is just our area for anything that has to do with liner. This entire area here is either basins, salts, or skimmers. Aquascape biofall, starting from the smallest one, working its way up.
Big, bigger, biggest. Good, better, best. Okay, all your fish retailing systems and plants for people.
What's really cool about this is all of these 10 Aquascape fish retailing systems are all tied together. So the water overflows. You can see this big pipe on the ground back here.
Yes.
They all tie together and they dump into this system here. This is all a custom-made filter. This is more of our lake section here. So these are not for your typical backyard pond, more lake treatments.
LED lighting, and then all your pumps and water treatments and
all of our Aquascape treatments here. Aquascape pumps with a few sprays mixed in here. And then we have our private label pump, which are Pondscape branded pumps.
Another pondless waterfall over here.
We put that one in to show the average homeowner what you can do with a very small budget in a small area. That is actually made out of, I remember the part number is 83013. That is an Aquascape backyard pond and fountain kit.
Yep.
Made with an aqua basin as well. There are 5 rocks that make this entire thing.
Yep.
And a spillway back there. Anything else, like these aren't even a part of it.
4 or 5.
That's it.
Nice. And you get the ecosystem. So you've been around for a long time, 20 some years. What would you say is the #1 reason Pondscapes has succeeded where others maybe in this building pond don't have the longevity that you do?
Always change. Don't do the same thing. Continue to change. Keep up with the times. If new products are coming out, test them. Get ponds in the ground. Smaller, bigger, it doesn't matter. The more ponds that are out there, the more people are going to see them, the more there is.
So as an internet guy that sells every brand out there for do-it-yourselfers, why do you choose to be a certified Aquascape contractor only installing Aquascape?
I think it's going to come down to that's where we started, that's our roots. The Aquascape products have evolved over the time. We started off with a good product, they've made them better, products are readily available, and then the CAC program, there is such an outreach we can do.
So fireman, pond builder, 20 some years in both professions. Fantastic work, Tony. Been a great day. Hey, if you want to see more people like Tony, please like, comment, subscribe to these videos so more people can see what succeeding with Aquascape water features are all about. I love my job. You love your job? All right.